So far we have discussed continuity of a function at a point, and we have also discussed when a function is said to be a continuous function. Now we will define differentiability or derivative of a function at a point. A real function if continuous at a point A is said to be differentiable at a point A if limit fx minus fa over x minus a as x approaches a exists. If this limit exists, then we say that the function f will be differentiable at that point A. And value of this limit is called the derivative of the function fx at x equal to a and is denoted by f dash x. Now look here. In the definition we have written that a real function f continuous at a point A is said to be differentiable if this limit exists. This means that for a function to be differentiable at a point, it must be continuous at that point, which means that if a function is not continuous at a point A, then it cannot be differentiable at that point A. So, for a function to be differentiable at a point, it must be continuous at that point. Now, function is differentiable if this limit exists. Now, we know that limit of a function exists if left hand limit is equal to the right hand limit. So that means function will be differentiable if limit x tends to a minus fx minus fa over x minus a is equal to limit x tends to a plus fx minus fa over x minus a. That is, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, and left hand limit is computed as limit f a minus h minus fa over a minus h minus a. We are approaching a through value smaller than a, so we will put x equal to a minus h. This will get cancelled out. So I'll get limit h tends to 0 minus h. Similarly, right hand limit will be limit h tends to 0 f a plus h minus fa over this. So it will be limit h tends to 0 f a plus h minus fa over h. So when these two limits are equal, then we say that this limit exists, and when this limit exists, we say that function is differentiable at the point A. And the common value of these two limits is called as the derivative of the function fx at A, which is denoted by f dash x. Now, this is called as the left hand derivative, and this is called as the right hand derivative. So I can say that a function continuous at a point A will be differentiable at that point A if left hand derivative at A is equal to the right hand derivative at A. So, we have seen that a function is differentiable at a point A if left hand derivative is equal to the right hand derivative, and the common value of the left hand derivative and right hand derivative is called as the derivative of the function fx at A, and it is denoted by f dash x at x equal to a, or we write f dash a. Now let's take one question. Check whether the function fx equals to mod x is differentiable at x equal to 0 or not. Yes, we have to check the differentiability of the function at x equal to 0. We know that for a function to be differentiable, it must be first continuous. So first we will ensure the continuity of this function. Yes, we know that fx equal to mod x, absolute value function, is a continuous function. So it will be continuous at every point of its domain. So in particular, fx will be continuous at x equal to 0. So this function is continuous at x equal to 0. Now we will proceed to check the differentiability. Yes, function is differentiable at a point A if limit fx minus fa over x minus a exists. A is the point where we are checking the differentiability. Now here in this question we have to check the differentiability at x equal to 0. So role of A will be played by 0. So function will be differentiable if limit fx minus f0 over x minus 0 as x approaches 0 exists. Now this limit will exist if left hand limit and right hand limit are equal. So first I'll compute the left hand derivative, which is limit fx minus f0 over x minus 0 as x approaches 0 minus. See, role of A is given to 0. Now, we are approaching x from left hand side, that is through the values smaller than 0. So if this is x, it will be equal to 0 minus h. So we put x equals to 0 minus h. Now as x approaches 0, then h will tend to 0. So I'll get limit f 0 minus h minus f0 over 0 minus h as h approaches 0. Now this will be f of minus h minus f0 over minus h. Now fx is mod x. So f minus h will be absolute value of minus h, and f0 means absolute value of 0, which is 0. So here limit h tends to 0, absolute value of minus h is h, and here it is minus h. This will get cancelled out. I'll get minus 1, and limit h tends to 0, minus 1 is minus 1. So left hand derivative is equal to minus 1. Now we compute the right hand derivative at x equal to 0, which is limit fx minus f0 over x minus 0 as x approaches 0 plus. We are approaching 0 from the right hand side, that is through values greater than 0. So if it is x, it will be equal to 0 plus h, greater than 0. Now as x tends to 0, h will tend to 0. So I'll get limit h tends to 0, f0 plus h. Role of x is given to 0 plus h minus f0 over 0 plus h. It is limit h tends to 0, absolute value of 0 plus h, because fx is absolute value of x. So f0 plus h will be absolute value of 0 plus h minus f0, which is absolute value of 0, which is 0. So I'll get limit h tends to 0, absolute value of h is h over h. This will give you 1. So limit h tends to 0, 1 is 1. So right hand derivative is equal to 1. Yes, left hand derivative was minus 1, right hand derivative is 1. So left hand derivative and right hand derivative are not equal. Therefore, function is not differentiable at x equal to 0. So, note that every differentiable function must be continuous. That means if I say that the function is differentiable, then it has to be continuous. Or I can say if a function is not continuous at a point, then it cannot be differentiable at that point. For example, if I ask you fx equal to this, is fx differentiable at x equal to 2? Answer will be no, because it is the greatest integer function, and we know that greatest integer function is discontinuous at all the integral points. So 2 is an integer, so f is discontinuous at x equal to 2. Therefore, f is not differentiable at x equal to 2. But the converse of this statement is not true. That is, every continuous function need not be differentiable. For example, fx equals to mod x is continuous at x equal to 0. Absolute value function is continuous at x equal to 0 because its graph is like this and there are no gaps, so function is continuous. But fx equal to mod x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. This we have seen just now in this question. Left hand derivative was -1, right hand derivative was +1. So left hand derivative and right hand derivative are not equal. So fx equal to mod x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. But it is continuous. So every differentiable function is continuous, but every continuous function need not be differentiable.